Man, I tell you, whatever happened to 1990s hip hop music? Good Lord God.
You got that mumble rap now. That's all you got. I'm like, what he say? You don't need to know what he's saying. The beat is hot. Well, then if I don't need to know what he's saying and the beat is hot, why don't he just shut up and just have an instrumental?
Lord, what happened to AJ? I wish we could just go back in time. Roundup, what up, y'all? Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How you doing? Good afternoon. I hope you guys are doing well. It is a beautiful day here in the Virginia Beach area of Virginia. It's 75 degrees. Oh my Lord. How's the weather there uptown?
It's 77.
Man, it's beautiful, beautiful. I'm honored to be with you guys. I'm just like, I'm looking on YouTube for people that look like me that are talking about this, and they just don't exist. They don't exist, AJ. It's sad.
Yep.
I can't find nobody. I'm like, where are the brown people that are teaching YouTube and talking about getting paid on the internet? Hard to find, my brother. Hard to find. Shiest on your ass. What up? Shiest on your ass. Round up. I am Chris Haskins, and my ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. Once a week, I get to hang out with my boy, my fellow band nerd, AJ Holmes, AJ the CEO. What up?
Man, I'm tired, but I'm here.
I may be black. I may be ugly, but I'm here. AJ, thank you for taking the time out to talk to your boy. Y'all, today we're going to be talking about growing your YouTube channel. If you don't know this, social media and the internet, if you're not on it, then you're done. You're freaking done. If your income is not where you think it should be, maybe you should try something different, and maybe you could try the internet, right? And creating a YouTube channel, because I promise you, it ain't going nowhere. Billions of minutes are being watched today. I don't even know how many people are on YouTube, and you are looking at two gentlemen that we have over 107,000 subscribers now. I don't know. Right around that. So our channels are growing, and we want to share with you what we have learned. Today, AJ and I are going to share with you how to broadcast on multiple platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and AJ is like the super expert. I'm just the guy that's behind him saying, hey, show me how to do this. So there are going to be several different ways you can do it. So I'm going to show you how I do it. Well, we're going to let AJ go first because he's a Mac Daddy. And then if you do have any questions, we'll go over that, and we'll do a quick, if anybody has a channel audit, I will put that link in the video description. Very quickly, we'll do a channel audit. AJ, tell me about first broadcasting. Why do people want to broadcast first?
That's the only way people will be able to see you.
Well, you can do recorded videos.
Yeah, you could. And there's nothing the matter with that. Especially if your internet ain't up to speed, you kind of want to do that. But thankfully, go ahead and get that Starlink. Go ahead. It's out in the wild, folks. You got to get it. You got to get it if it's available.
What is that, AJ? Tell me.
That Starlink is the global internet service provider provided by SpaceX and Elon Musk.
So it's here.
It's
internet
out,
everywhere.
Yes, it's out
High
now.
Speed.
Man, you talking about put a satellite dish on your house that tracks the satellites automatically for you, and people who are normally getting 1 meg up and a dime worth down are getting that satellite and getting 150 down and 50 up.
Now, for the people that aren't internet geeks and can't speak the language that you're talking, what do you mean?
Well, if you cut over to my
share
my screen here, share screen.
You got to hit twice.
Yep. I was going through the menu and picking. All right. So this is a famous little website called speedtest.net that shows you your internet speed, your downs and your ups. Most of the time when you buy your internet access, this is important for your live stream. So I'm not changing the subject on y'all. But most of the time when you get internet, most people, all they talk about is your download speed. That means nothing when you're live streaming. You need to have a good upload speed. So I just recently upgraded my service because mine was tanking on me. So we're going to test the speed. Hopefully it should be fast enough to do this live stream and this at the same time.
You're the man. What's it called, AJ? Go what?
Speedtest.net.
Speedtest.net. Let's see what we got.
So, and to be all honest, this is my download speed right now, which is actually half of what it should be.
Why? Because you're on with me?
I don't know. It fluctuates. There are multiple places that you can do. Hey, it could be that too.
It's kind of slow.
But the more important thing, everybody, when you go buy ISP, all they do is talk about this number, your download speed. That means nothing when it comes to live streaming.
Gotcha.
My original speed was around 10. So I could just upload one thing.
Was that last time we talked? You was at 10?
Yeah, I just upgraded this maybe about 4 days ago.
You got the SpaceX thing.
Oh, no. Nah, not that. That's not an area. This is just Comcast. I went for a higher speed.
Higher modem. You had to buy a bigger modem or whatever.
Yeah, I actually bought a new modem. It's over here. Because I don't rent the stuff from them. Buy it yourself, save some money. Gotcha. But that's one place. You also have fast.com. This one only does your download speed. But again, you need to measure your upload speed. That's what's more important. So show more information and see it's testing the upload. So that's good. So yeah, my upload speed is supposed to be 35. So it's about 3 times more than what I used to have. That's really what's important. That's good. But if you're trying to broadcast, at minimum, you want 10. Ideally, you want 15 Mbps, megabytes per second. That's what you want to be able to, so you can have good quality, 1080p, all this other good stuff like that. You need something like that.
15. What does all that mean regarding when I'm looking at the screen, AJ? Talk to the people that I don't know nothing.
Okay, so how can I downgrade this a little bit more?
Downgrade, yeah. Step it down a little bit. Step it down a notch. Come on, man. I don't know.
This number means, and I don't need the super geeks to tell me. I know the answer to it, but I'm trying to answer the question as easy as possible. When you're uploading, you have 720p, which is half HD, and 1080p, which is HD.
Gotcha.
You don't even talk about 4K. Don't even worry about that right now. Nobody's streaming in that. You shouldn't be. 1080p would give you a nice crisp picture, but you also, from a camera standpoint, you can have a great camera, but if it only has 1 megapixel, how detailed the picture can be, how much information compared to 48 megapixels, you can fit more. So in other words, which one will win? A squirt gun or 10 fire truck fire hoses?
Gotcha.
How much more data can you send in the video up? That's what that is. Gotcha. So this is saying if I wanted to go crazy, I could send maybe 30,000 or 30 megabits of data every second, which will have you a very, very sharp picture.
I see.
You might not want to do that, but it's just saying that's what you could do.
Damn.
You always want to give yourself more leeway. You never want to max out your stuff.
Look at me, AJ. I'm really sucking right here, man.
Well, that's your download. That's not really a problem. Now go to show more info and what's your upload. See, you're at 33, so you're good. Me personally, I like Verizon. Not that I'm not a sponsor. I wish they would. Verizon with Fios will give you the same matching speed of download and upload. So you can get 1,000 down and 1,000 up.
Good gosh.
That's what I used to have when I had a house. So it was a beast.
Wow. What's the other one again? I know you said it.
Starlink.
No, fast internet speed or something like that?
Oh, just fast.com.
I did that one. What's the other one?
Speedtest.net.
Like I'm sucking. I just hit go and it just says, "That's what you got."
Yep, it's fine. Trying to find somewhere close to where you're at.
I feel, we have like 19 devices in my house. I'm embarrassed. 19
Nah, that ain't
devices.
nothing.
We got Alexa in every room. Huh?
No, that ain't bad.
What you
I think I got 28.
get the hell? I thought I was bad. All right. Well, shit, I'm all right then. So uploads, well, that's downloads 230.
Yeah, so a lot of times I get this with churches and I get this with other people. Sometimes you
Okay.
got to realize that uh it's a combination of things that you need to worry about. First, do you have the upload speed to support it?
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, do you have your settings too high and your computer can't handle what you're trying to send?
Good Lord.
So like you can cram your stuff right now at 100,000 megabits per second,
Mm-hmm.
but your system and your internet can't handle it.
Gotcha.
So
All right.
you got to balance all of those out. But going back to what you're saying, StreamYard, like what you got, and Millen app, what I use, they take a lot of that heavy lifting so that you don't have to do that.
What do you mean?
Like that number of dialing it in on the best setting that you have to do. If you use OBS, you got to dial that stuff in. You got to tune it.
Oh,
StreamYard and Melon app, they will
plug and play.
intelligently handle that on the fly. So if your internet drops, they are compensating on their side, so you don't have to do that.
Does it any degradation in the system?
Yeah, sometimes it does. I mean, well, on your local system.
I'm talking about as I'm broadcasting because I'm thinking LBS is super crisp.
Well, that's just because they got like normally like when I build machines for that, I build it not to run Word or
That's it.
Cyberpunk 20. I don't do it for games. I build it just for live streaming so it can max out whatever you try and throw at it. Most people are taking stuff that they've been sitting around the house, which is good to start with what you got. But sometimes when you start really getting into it, you'll realize your hardware is not up to the task.
Heck no, man. I don't know. I hired somebody recently, and I didn't even know. Like generally speaking, most people don't have the power to do this stuff. AJ, I'm like they were doing some video editing for me, and just couldn't even handle it. So the stuff that we have, I had no idea. I'm spending. I just bought a new laptop. It's like $2,300, and that was just like okay.
I just
Good
bought
Lord.
this like 15 minutes ago.
Well, how much was that one?
I don't think you want to know.
Yeah, see, you talking. I remember when laptops were 600.
Oh, but that's how much this one cost.
What?
Yep.
Why am I spending so much, AJ? You doing the same thing?
Because it's a meme out there. I don't know who it's from The Office, where a guy walks in and like this is my same attitude that I do when I go into Best Buy. I walk into Best Buy. There's like, can I help you? My response is, I know more than you. I was like, I don't need your
Damn.
help. Not in a mean way, but I'm just like, no, I don't need your help, dude. I know exactly what I'm looking for. And most of the time, you got some people who are very knowledgeable, but most of the time when you go to buy the equipment, they're trying to sell you something compared to getting what you need.
So you can spend $600 on a live broadcasting and a video editing computer laptop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can.
You got
As
to
long
add
as you
something in
know
though, right?
exactly what you're looking for.
Man, shit. I'm gonna just leave that alone. I don't know. All right, so let's get to what we were talking today. Multiple platforms. Somebody screamed at me, Chris, you didn't show us how to do multiple platforms on that last video.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, I didn't. So today I'm making sure that we are going to show you we are streaming right now on several platforms. It's crazy. And on several channels too. It's crazy. Yeah, AJ, you do yours, man, because mine is like just plug and play.
Well, I mean, I do multiple ones. So if we cut over, this is Millen app. This is by the folks at Logitech and Streamlabs OBS. That's normally a platform that a lot of gamers use.
Okay.
I actually got access to this. They gave me access to this when it was in beta to test it out.
That's cool.
So this is really straightforward. So I come in here and I'm gonna go over here to settings. And just like here, it gives me 6 platforms I can connect to right now. Right now, I'm on YouTube,
Blow that up a
Twitch.
little bit, AJ. I can't.
Yeah, no problem. So
Yeah.
right now, this platform will allow me to go to 5 places and then one custom. So you got YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, Periscope, and then you have a custom one that you can point to anything. I have mine pointed to Vimeo.
Mm-hmm.
So this program and their servers and their computers will handle all the heavy lifting of restreaming or multicasting to multiple platforms at the same time.
Gotcha.
So instead of your computer need to be fast enough to handle all these platforms and have enough upload speed to go to all of these, you can use a service like this or the one like you're using, StreamYard, or you can use Restream, Caster, Slipstream, Mobcrush. I mean, it's so many out there, but we're just sticking to these 2 because it's a turnkey solution. You don't have to touch nothing. You don't need to know the technical of it in any way, shape, or form.
So for people that don't know, I know most of us know YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. What is Twitch? And maybe what are those 2? Just so people might.
Twitch is mainly, it's just like all the other places. I think Amazon owns them now, but Twitch is mainly for gaming, but you can use it. I mean, it's a platform, and I got
It's
to be
like
careful.
gamers YouTube or
Yep.
Twitter or whatever.
So people do talk shows, people do games, people do shows. There's
It's like
another
YouTube.
guy. Yeah, it's mainly games predominantly, but people have used it for other stuff. I mean, my church channel has one on here because they're a streaming service. If YouTube, Facebook go down, we can cut over to Twitch and stream there too. It's just a platform.
Gotcha. So you say Twitch isn't going anywhere. I mean, it's one of those Facebook-ish things.
I would
Also
say
on
it's
YouTube.
more. It was actually was it Justin TV before? I can't remember who it was, but it's just like YouTube, but it's mainly catered for games.
Gotcha.
But you can do other stuff as well too. Like there's a guy called the Digital Pastor. He gets on here playing games, but he's using it for ministry.
That's cool. All right, go back to your little thing there, and the last one when you say
the other one is a service, which is just like YouTube, but live stream. Actually was doing live stream before anybody else. Vimeo bought them out. So now they have a service as well that you can live stream. And for example, this is like we stream games for a high school. So Vimeo has the benefit of you can Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all these other platforms, you can only live stream one event at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Vimeo, you can stream 3 at the same time.
What does that look like?
So like right now, we live stream sports for Prince George High School.
Mm-hmm.
We can stream a girls volleyball game, a JV football game, and a wrestling match all at the same time, and they have their own different page going on at the same time.
Good Lord.
But each one of those platforms can also simulcast to multiple places at the same time.
Well, it sounds like to me you're going to need to have multiple cameras, though.
Well, you would need multiple setups. So, like, for example, just like me and you are streaming right now, you have your computer, I have my computer, I'm connecting and live streaming. With this platform, we can, like, for example, my church uses this. They go in here, and if I go to my church's page, they have software, OBS, like we talked about before, that points to Vimeo, but then Vimeo rebroadcasts to their Facebook page.
I see.
But if I go to the football game, they broadcast, we connect to Vimeo, but they rebroadcast to my Formation Sports YouTube page and the Formation Sports Facebook page. See, now they can go to multiple platforms at the same time.
This is crazy, man. Sheesh. If y'all like what AJ's kicking, give him a thumbs up, y'all. Give AJ a thumbs up on that.
Yeah, so, but the only thing I will say in full transparency, if you try to go down this Vimeo path, you got to be serious about what you're doing.
What you mean?
Vimeo costs compared to all these other places. Vimeo is $900 a year.
Well, StreamYard is 600. I think I'm paying. I don't know.
Well, like I said, I mean, the good thing is if you really want to go in, you can.
Yeah,
But
that's
like I like to be transparent. Like this is my company. That my company does this. I do business with this. So this isn't just I do this just to stream games and stuff like this. This is my business arm. For my personal stuff, I use YouTube and Facebook, the free stuff. This is for business only.
I see. So yeah, at the end of the day, hold up, Melanap. Is that what it was?
Yep.
How much is that, AJ, for my people that need to know?
That is
Melanap.
I
MELLENAP.
can't remember what they charge. Hold on, let me one here.
Melanap. MELONAPP.
They are the basic plan is free for life. You get a watermark on there. You can't stream in HD though. And then if you do the early bird or a referral link that I'll send you, you can use, you can lock it in at $15 a month and get a discount.
Give me a link. Email it to send me in a private message, AJ, right there, and I can put it in the video description.
Yep, sure thing.
I don't know anybody that wants to not broadcast in HD. I don't know if you want to do that.
Well, the only reason why you wouldn't want to is because it depends on your connection. That's the upload. If you don't got it to sustain,
It's irrelevant.
it'll be horrible for you to do it that way.
Is it just 2 plans there?
Yes, for right now, because they're still, the good thing about these guys is they're still learning the stuff. So they reached out to me and other people
I
like
see
me.
you on here. You're right here.
Yep.
What is Melanap? You're the number one search I just searched.
Yeah, and that goes into the same strategies and the stuff we were talking about before.
Answer specific questions. And we're not even going to get into that today.
Yep. So, you know, platforms like this will make it really easy compared to like if I close this and then we open up OBS, which is another platform that you can use. You got to start dialing in all this stuff yourself. So you got to come in here and I need the stream key and I need to dial in my bit rate and the kilobits and all this other stuff like that, which personally I like, because if you can figure this out, you'll know when something is not working. You'll know exactly. Mm-hmm. That's just me. So like if this goes down, then I'm like, oh, okay, I can turn this knob. I can do this, this, and this. If Melanap, StreamYard, or something like this go down, you're depending on them to fix it.
That is true. I'm damn sure depending on them to fix it if I go down, because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm always about have backups of backups, just in case. I'm always about contingency plans. If something happens, I can easily press a button, go from Vimeo to YouTube, YouTube to Facebook, Facebook to Twitch, Twitch to Daily Motion, to Periscope, and roll over to Restream. Most of these services are free. Why not sign up for all of them? And if case anything happens, you can always roll over to something else.
You're right, AJ. I ain't even mad at you on that. That is cool. Okay, so 23 minutes. Roundup, y'all saw how AJ is doing that. He's got it locked in. I think the main thing we need to remember is modem speed, upload speed. The computer doesn't matter, AJ? Does it?
You wouldn't want to, you don't want to use a Tandy 1000 back in the day that just has a floppy disk and that's it. You need something. You don't need to be bleeding edge, but you need something that is fairly decent. And I'm working on a review of this video. Like I said, I bought this Acer from Best Buy today and it was $650.
I can't believe you spend that much money. That is, I don't know. Good Lord. Are you doing the same stuff I'm doing?
No, that's just this. Me personally, I don't like laptops. That's just me.
Why? Tell me why.
Because if this goes down, I can't replace this. I can't go to the store and buy parts to put inside of this. That's why I like building the PC. I build it once, And then, oh, I need a faster processor. I just ordered that one piece. I need more memory. I just ordered that one piece. If this goes down, I can't buy a new monitor. I gotta replace the whole thing.
That is true.
I only bought this, and that's what I say on my channel. I only bought this because I need something more powerful for the sports stuff that we've been doing. Instead of packing up an entire PC, I want something smaller to take with me.
And that laptop is more powerful
Mm-hmm.
for $650.
Yes.
Damn it! Why am I?
Well, well, I'll put it this way. This is just as powerful as my live streaming system that's to the left of me. It actually has the exact same parts, everything.
Hell. So what is it? Just because I don't know what to buy? Are they charging me $2,000? I mean, what the?
Mainly, yes. Honestly, the easiest thing that I say is now this might be a little more tech. Well, actually, let me this is what I was actually going to do on my other video, but I'll do it right now too.
Hit it.
I'll do Best Buy right now. I'm not sponsored by them, but Best Buy, you can gladly reach out to me and make me sponsor me. So if we look here for laptops, and again, y'all asked for this, I can get is crazy over top with settings if you want to. First off, me personally, Mac fans, don't hate me. Don't get a Mac. You ended up paying the Apple tax.
Basically.
For what? For what you can get to live stream with a Windows PC, you'll probably get it at half the price, if not 1/3 of what the Mac would cost.
I love Macs, but they make you feel like you're like in a jail yard.
All right. So the main thing is ignore Intel for right now. If you want to do Intel, do an i7 or higher.
I got
the Ryzen. Yeah, the Ryzen 3 is the equivalent of about the nicest way I can say it, a Ryzen 3 and a Ryzen 5 are pretty much on par or better than an i7, but they're cheaper.
Wow.
So if I look for any of these Ryzen systems, which is more than enough to live stream, that's just one component. Ideally, you want to have a graphics card, which is another processor that can just crunch the numbers of video, because you're compressing the video, sending it up to whatever platform. That's what this is all about. So right here, this system has a Ryzen 7, which is a beast of a processor, a beast, 12 gigs of memory, and it has a graphics card. This would crush live streaming. Damn. Or you can even go down to here, this Dell, which is a Ryzen 5, which is the same thing that's in this laptop I just bought with a similar graphics card, I believe. You can use that. And you're going for about like $519. Let me just
go it up a little bit, AJ.
Yeah, let me just confirm.
AJ, I thought everybody said they tell me I need to get an i7, 10th generation, the newest, hottest thing.
No, Intel has been behind the 8 ball. They haven't been innovating, and then AMD just came out of the woodwork and just knocked them upside the head.
Help me, Lord.
Yeah, so I mean, that's the thing. You don't. It doesn't cost you an arm and a leg to do this stuff, but at the same time, I don't get any benefit out of me making you buy something more expensive or less. I want you to, honestly, the way I do business, I'm like, I want you to get this stuff right so you don't have to keep calling me. Because if I can get you right from day one, and that's not a problem. All right, so this is the graphics card. This is more than enough to handle live streaming. So this system at $519 would be a beast to live stream on.
Wow. All right, you're hearing it from the man. Yeah, they just saw me coming. They're like, Chris, you give me that money.
Yeah, you just got to be mindful about what with anything. Like, again, me and your purpose of doing this is not to line our pockets, is to educate. A lot of other people are like, we have a quota. We have to sell this amount. And is he really going to get you what you need?
So your system allows you to do, I want to make sure I repeat, that Melon app gives you the 5 for you. Is that where we're at?
Yeah, the Melon can, well, actually, you can live stream to 6 places. They're doing the heavy lifting, but in gaming and the sports live streaming in remote locations, I need more flexibility than Millen app because we're doing scoreboards and all this other stuff like that, graphics, way more detailed than what we're doing right now. So I need more horsepower to be able to run the live stream, run the scoreboard, run everything at the same time. That's why I have this system.
How about with editing? Does it matter with that? I just want to make sure I'm
The
not
graphics
super
card
certain.
that's in this one that I got right here in front of me, it the easiest thing to do, but don't follow this verbatim, is if you're looking for a system to be able to edit as well as do live streaming, the best way to start is with a gaming featured laptop,
That's what I got. Yeah.
because the same parts that are used to help you game will help you video edit and live stream. But don't fall into that trap, because some people say it's a gaming system, but they just put gaming on it and the system is trash.
Hey, Procnet, one of our members, the average mid-range laptop works perfect for live streaming. I didn't even know that.
For the most part, yes, especially if you have a dedicated graphics card, because that will, instead of using its processing power to render video games, it will take its processing power and encode your video. So instead of it leaning on your processor, it's handing all that stuff off to your graphics card, and it makes performance go so much better.
Yeah. Well, cool. So that's AJ. My presentation is going to be like 3 minutes. I'm just letting y'all know because I don't.
I didn't mean to ramble that long.
So I'm with StreamYard. If you see right here, and matter of fact, I'll put a link there. We'll put a link for StreamYard and Melon app in the video description, y'all, so you can get that. You got to know this stuff. So with me, all I do is click a button, create a broadcast right here. Boom. Then I have to preload my destinations, is what they call it. So I've got my Facebook here. I've got three Facebooks actually. Then I've got my YouTube channel here. And then I've got AJ sends me a code, so I can click that, and I can actually add AJ onto mine without owning the platform that it's going to. So people have asked me to live stream on their platforms too. So they can give you a code and go right on there. It's Chris Monroe, Chris Birch. Do you have LinkedIn? They didn't approve me.
Yeah, they do. I just don't use it.
You have it.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't give it to me. I tried to get it. They didn't approve me. So all you got to do, y'all, is click these buttons after you there's a code that you put in there and links it up. And it's over. That's pretty much, it's that easy.
Yep.
It's that easy. I don't want my rounders to think that it's super complicated, AJ. I mean, all it is buttons.
No, I mean, I think that's the whole thing, that a lot of people, the reason why people tell you it's complicated is because they can sell you on stuff that you don't need. That's the same thing I was saying when you go to some of these stores. I don't want to generalize, but most of the time they're trying to get you to get a sale instead of getting you what you need. And it doesn't take everything. Like when churches call me to build a live streaming system for them, it's Windows and the streaming software. That's it. Does it include Word? No, because you don't need Word on it. This is a streaming system. It does streaming only.
Do you recommend people? Well, I guess you got two levels. I mean, for me, I need Word. I need a lot of other editing stuff on one system. If you're at a church, I'm presuming you don't want a lot of stuff on it, AJ.
Nah. I mean, that's just for them. Now, I've built systems that do a hybrid of both. Like I just sent a computer down to Florida that was for video editing, but also for live streaming. So we added some more power into it.
Gotcha.
But, I mean, I show you how you could actually build it yourself. I'll tell you the parts, everything that you need to do it. And honestly, if you do it yourself, you can probably build a live streaming desktop for yourself, maybe $500, $600.
Good Lord, dude.
Or, you can always call me and I charge you $1,000.
Sheesh, Louise. What am I doing? I should have just got you to do you do laptops too, AJ?
Nah, because at that point, man, you need to be a vendor to get all these parts. These are so proprietary, you can't can't get this stuff like
My
that.
problem is I like to be able to move. Like, all right, we going to Florida. Boom, let's go.
That's the reason why I got one of these. Normally, I got desktops all around me. That's what I use because I'm
Okay.
normally stationary. But
Uh-huh.
since the live streaming sports has been picking up, I need something more portable.
You daggone right. I'm just thinking this as COVID starts to lift, AJ, trainings are gonna be happening, events, conferences.
Man, I put everything in a suitcase. I put a whole desktop in a
Oh,
suitcase. I was taking it with me. I was taking it to games, taking it up to the press box. Hey, I was doing. Hey, you roll with whatever what you got.
that's mighty black of you. So, but for the majority of us, I ain't doing. I ain't gonna do all that, man. I mean, I ain't gonna do it. And plus, to getting on a plane and going to the hotel. I mean, I just ain't doing that. So I hope we've brought some value for you guys. We can put a few more minutes for questions, and actually, what I told you guys I will bring on if somebody has a. Why not, AJ? You got a few more minutes. If somebody has a few questions, if they want to come on, let me put the link. If you want to get a channel audit very quickly, I'll put the link. You can come on live with us right now.
Yeah.
Get a few more minutes for that. That link, if you don't see it in your video description, you can refresh your screen to be able to come on right now. And AJ and I will look at your channel to give you our thoughts and see how we can take it to the next level. I'm doing a lot more of this lately, AJ. Or how about you? Are you doing more YouTube stuff?
A little bit. I'm trying to get more back into vlogging, just
Yeah,
because everybody's
that's good.
interested in the stuff that I'm doing on the side. Because I think that's I'm trying to hold my tongue because I know when we talked before, sometimes everybody who's on here still thinks we're talking about unicorns and fairies and stuff like that, and it's kind of hard to believe the stuff that we talk about. But the more you start doing this, you will magnetize yourself and people will get attracted to you. So all the hard work that you're doing will pay off to the point where it's like this will make this fun.
Are you
That
saying some people still don't believe that this is real?
Yeah, I mean just how big it actually can be.
Man, shit. I mean, I'm living. Oh, we're living proof. I don't even know. I mean, I wouldn't even. I don't even have time to talk to people that aren't even. It's kind of like with real estate. I know you can buy houses without cash or credit. I mean, it's like my mentor says, Chris, don't do seminars for people that aren't for free. Just don't talk to. They have to be ready to receive that information, right?
Yeah, and I think this is kind of like from this stance. It's like we have a lot of people that watch that want to get information, but
Yeah.
I'm at the same time of just saying, um, I ain't trying to quote my inner dad with me, but it's like he can do exceedingly and abundantly above everything that you can ask and think. So the stuff that you're thinking right now, there's so many more levels higher than that. So
Uh,
like, man, I just want to get $100. You can get 1,000. When you get to 1,000, you can get to 2,000. You can get to 10,000. You can get to 100. So don't ever set a ceiling. When you get on this thing, is your imagination is the limit.
you're right about that, AJ. I'm living. Well, I guess I know I'm living proof. I mean, I'm sure you are too. With the numbers that you've done, I mean, just amazing. And still, people can't get it. We're gonna. Well, that's why people are watching today. We are here to help you. And my new philosophy is not only what can I do for you, AJ. My new philosophy is what can I do with you.
Yeah.
What can I do with you? So I'm like, boom, here, AJ, we're on together. What can I do with you?
Yeah,
Round
and I think
up.
that's the whole point. I mean, because it's like the fact is, it's like we're not just regurgitating something out of a book. We're regurgitating out of this is the same stuff we're doing
You,
now. I'm just not telling you about Best Buy to buy a laptop. I literally just bought one based off of the same thing I just talked about. It's not me just making up something.
yeah, you crazy with that. I spent way more. Round up the link if you want to come on quickly. Quickly is in the video description. You will have to refresh your channel, refresh your screen to get that link. I didn't put it in there. If you're interested in coming on for a quick channel audit, we will take a look at it. One of our members says, Procnif says, you're on point. The GPU is definitely the key.
Yep.
Anybody want to come on? If not, we're going to cut out of here. What you got going on regarding projects, AJ, on YouTube? Are you doing a video? Tell me about your next video.
The surprising thing, I don't know. We're gonna have a flashback now. Do you
Oh,
ever remember Kenneth Gilbert from band? He was in middle school. Him and a bunch of kids that played mellophone came from Sandusky, and they were playing with us.
I remember the mellophone. Gilbert. Did he have a brother?
I don't recall.
Gilbert.
But all I know is he became, well, a church reached out to me and became a Patreon supporter.
Okay.
And I'm like, you send my normal message, hey, thank you for your support. And it was him
Oh wow.
from high school. And he was like, hey, you know, I've been following you. I want you to help out our church. And I'm like, small world. So we're going to be working on that.
They're still in. Are they in Lynchburg?
I'm not sure. I think they may be, but I mean, they're in Virginia somewhere.
Okay, that's cool, man. It's good to, you know what, AJ? It's good to be yourself. I find the more I'm myself, people can be relatable and then help people. Being honest. What up?
I think you're still. I got your mic on mute.
Oh, you gotta unmute. You gotta unmute yourself. Being honest. Quickly, come on. Being honest. Let's see what you got. Unmute yourself. I hope this isn't a heckler.
Nah.
Being honest. Where you at?
I have to bring him back on another time.
Oh, he needs to start a channel for his wife. Okay. You gotta unmute the thing if you're gonna do that. We could talk to you. Being honest, we got about 5 seconds. I gotta let you go. Good Indian. Oh, she's got good food. Okay, so you're just typing. All right. We'll have to catch up with you next time. Being
Hello.
honest.
Hello.
There you go.
Being honest. What up, homie?
Yes, sir. How are you?
All is well, man. What you got?
No, I mean, I just follow you, Chris. I'm in Fairfax, Virginia. So I like your channels. I like your YouTube videos. But yeah, Ajay, I saw the Ajay videos and what he say. So I want to start a video channel for my wife, and we bought some ring, the photo camera, that the light and nice pots, and she has nice cooking. She
I
has
can
nice
already
cooking,
smell it. Indian cooking, I can smell the herbs. I don't know why. I just can.
Yeah, she has nice cooking skills. I mean, I'm Indian. I'm an Indian, so so we are. I don't know why we are holding on. We've been thinking about it from last 6 months, and I'm just asking her to start it, but we are not. I don't know how to start, and how to create a YouTube channel. What is the name, and how do advertise it?
Honestly, I would say just start.
Start that shit.
You will learn in the process. Your name, you can change your name at any point in time. Just start with something, and then I mean, because like we say before, the good thing is, the nicest way we can say is that y'all are not that important. So meaning that if you mess up, YouTube is not going to shut down. Just start, no matter what it is, because that will start getting you your style, your editing style, how you're reaching back. Is it going to be just information? Is it going to be entertainment? Is it going to be like this? And let the journey dictate what you're going to do.
That's what I'm telling my wife, but she said, oh, we need a good light and camera. And I said, just start. Just record the video.
You never can do anything if you wait to get that right.
That's what. And I have a 19 months. I have a daughter, 19 months. So we have to find a time. She slept 10 o'clock. So we have to, because she comes. If we start recording, I work. I'm working in Alexandria. I have to come to work, and so I go back. My thing is, we have to do it over the weekend after 10 o'clock. And start recording videos and then edit, right?
Yeah. Well, let me just give you a tip about that. When I was working as an ETL developer, and after I got my daughter to sleep, I didn't start working. I started making my videos at midnight to 3 a.m. That's when I was doing my stuff. And then I had to be up at 6 to get her back. So if you want it to work, there's plenty of people who've done it in that way.
I think just start recording videos, right? And then find a time, edit it, and then post it, right?
I mean, I'll put it this way, just a suggestion. Honestly, based off of what cooking, I mean, I love cooking. I love Indian cuisine. I love all that stuff as well. Honestly, the easiest thing to you to do is just put a camera over top, a heads down. You don't even got to be on the camera.
Yeah, that's
Just
what I'm
make
saying.
it clear.
Okay.
Yeah, make it clear as day so you can see everything. And then just do a time lapse. Let the camera just record the entire thing. Don't say nothing. Just show. I mean, you can simply just be like, for example, you could do this. Show the item, mix, mix, mix. Show the next item, mix, mix, mix. Go on. And then the whole time you're doing that, when you're editing it, just speed it up.
Yeah.
So that the whole event can take maybe 5 minutes, and just
Can
put
he
some
talk
nice.
over that? Can he talk over that too, AJ?
He can, or just let it play, because it's plenty of people who literally don't say nothing, and they do cooking stuff. They just show all the ingredients that they're doing, and they just make it. And that's an easy. You don't need lighting for that. You just need just regular lighting so you can see what's going on, and that's it. I mean, that's a good place to start. You never know.
Okay.
That could be your highlights, because some people like, I don't want to hear you talk. I just want to see people making it, because that's that.
Because then there will be a language barrier, because she's not that fluent in English. I mean, she can speak in English, but she's more comfortable in my native language. So when you mean timeline, that means like one minute, like 5 seconds. This something like that, right? That's because I can Google it. I can find a lot of videos that has timeline. I think maybe.
Do you have an editing software?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't. I have a YouTube. I can just find something. I haven't started anything, but it's on our to-do list from long time, and I'm just telling her, just start.
What you bringing up, AJ?
Trying to. Here it is, Rev. Two things. First off, the Indian market is blowing up on YouTube.
Yeah.
So even if she just natively speaks her language, you just let her do that. And then you can go to this place like rev.com, and they will translate and put in subtitles in whatever language you want.
Oh, that's cool. Convert audio. Okay.
So, I mean, and there's people who would do this, and there's a way that you can do this for free as well too. You can just go into Word or Google Docs and just let them speak, and it will translate that. I have a video that shows how it can translate and do voice to text for you. But this service guarantees 99% accuracy on whatever is being sent to you. Yeah. So literally you can upload the video, they timestamp it so it matches perfectly with your video. You upload it to YouTube, and now YouTube has an option of text in what language you want to see. So it shows in closed captioning.
Because my plan is I'm asking her to start this channel. If she gets some subscriber, we are planning to go back to India for vacation. So I can ask my auntie, my grandmother, something to do authentic some dishes. So then we can record it, come back here.
That'd be crazy.
People from farm, they go to farm and just do one recipe there. Yeah, that's my plan.
I'm as nice as I can say this. Why are you taking so long? You already got all the ideas.
It's just a mindset. Like with the real estate, I'm also watching Chris' video. They're so nice. I've been watching. I follow all the videos.
Thank you.
It's just mindset. And I'm following a lot of people. The guy in California, I follow him. He has a YouTube channel. But I like Chris because I like Chris and then local people. I want to work with local people. I don't want to work some guy in Canada or some guy in California. Yeah. If I want to meet Chris, I can go and meet Chris whenever I find time in real estate. I want to do something real estate. And by the way, I signed up for Fund and Grow, so I'm gonna think about it. Yeah. Because I think I called them and then I signed up. I didn't pay them yet, but I'm gonna pay them this year.
Cool, man.
It's $3,000 and then start. I register a LLC on my wife's name. I think I'm gonna do something. I'm really interested in real estate, land.
Okay. Well, this is today we're not doing, but yeah, I mean they both go hand in hand. I've raised more money with my channel for my real estate business. I can raise capital like that on my YouTube. But I'm saying with your dude, why do you want a YouTube channel? I haven't heard any reason. Like I know my mission is bam. Like why the hell? Like it sounds like to me, your wife ain't thinking about this. You thinking about it?
No, for my wife, because my thing is we came to our life and this universe to share, right? So my wife has really good skills, and with the Indian cooking, I have my Indian friends here. They don't know much about cooking. Like they all both couple work, so they just cook rice. lentils, but she has really good cooking skill. And then I'm really happy husband. So I'm thinking
I
like
bet.
it's time for you to give it to the society. Don't think about money, but she wants to earn money too. She's a software engineer, but she cannot work due to baby and babysitting. She's home. So I'm thinking it's started. My goal is when I go back India, I have a lot of family member who cooks good food. So maybe I can record them and we can bring them online. Yeah.
All right, we
Yes,
got a
very
couple
much
people
so.
coming. All right, let us know. We can help you, my friend.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Talk
Yeah,
to you
just get
soon.
started. Just get started.
Yeah. I'll let you know when I
Get that
start it.
camera on. Don't show. She probably doesn't want to be on camera. You probably need to do the like AJ. That was perfect idea.
And AJ, I like your switch. The switch thing. I'm gonna buy it once I have money. I like the switch.
Yeah, get the A10 mini. That's only $295.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
being honest. Talk to you.
Yep.
That was sweet, man. That was
Yeah.
nice. How much time you got, AJ? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
We got a couple of people to round up if you want to come on. Yai Asantewa. I remember that name. The link is in the video description. You might have to refresh your screen to join us. We are doing quick channel audits. Join us if you want to do a channel audit. That link is in the video description. If you want to come on, AJ, we will look at your channel very quickly to see what we can do to help you, give you some pointers. Obviously, we are time is limited for that, but I'm happy to give you some pointers. AJ, I don't know your dad, but I feel like he's kind of stern. The way your demeanor is like, man, I don't got time for this.
Nah, that's the Marine Corps. Me, I just
Okay, that's where that comes from. All right. I feel bad for some churches coming to hire you, man.
Oh no, I'm decent. It's just that when you cross, I'm more like this. I'm a loving dad. I'm doing like this. I'm a set the expectation. Hey, here's the line. Don't cross this line. When you cross that line, you'll get hit with so much force. You'll regret crossing the line. Once you get back on the right side of the line, we're cool.
That is okay. If you guys want to come on quickly, it's in the video description. If you want to come on and find out how we can assist you with your YouTube channel, come on. And if you want to join my channel, that link is right below. You'll see the button says join. Help us create content. Who is this? Africa Under Reconstruction. Africa Under Reconstruction. What up, homie?
Hello, hello.
Hi, how are you? Hello, AJ, right?
Yes.
AJ.
Yes, sorry, guys. Hey,
What's
yes,
good? What you got?
I'm good. I went to visited Ghana a few times, and I started a channel. I bought some land there, and I wanted to like show people my process.
Give us the name. Give us the name so we can pull it up.
It's the same thing, Africa Under Reconstruction. I'm not sure if it's a new channel, so
That's you right there?
let me see.
Oh, I'm bugging. My bad. Like you could see the shit, right? I don't even know what I don't even know.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
It's I
What's your
installed
What's your
Canva.
mission? What's your mission with this?
Okay, I wanted to show my process, my building process, show people what Africa is about. Actually, it's actually under reconstruction.
Cow.
Yeah,
Seeing
that's
this,
the
AJ?
one.
Yeah. Sweet.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm really into real estate also, but internationally. So I wanted to show that process, but it's bland as you can see. I installed Canva. My daughter was trying to help me. We wanted to put the like, subscribe button, thumbnail. Nothing is working.
Yeah, you got no thumbnails.
No. I did that picture on Fiverr, but on the top, but I don't know how to for some reason you see you're not even seeing my face.
Dang.
So I wanted to know what platform, if I should continue with Canva or what platform can I use.
AJ?
No, I would think Canva would still work. Now in Canva, you are using the YouTube thumbnail.
Yes.
Not here.
Now
This is a
it
different
now it
side.
depends on it also depends on when you make this. Now it's two things you could do. The image you got can still work if you go under customize you can drag it and move it if it's cutting out something. You can slide it and move it up and down and left and right depending on your image. So that may work. And then from your video standpoint, I know I have this issue as well too. It depends on when you upload your thumbnail. I normally wait until it says processing and then I add it after the fact, because sometimes I'll add it and then all of a sudden it gets erased or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, that happened the first time I tried. Okay. So, or is it maybe because I'm doing it on the phone? Does it make a difference?
It shouldn't, but honestly, you can upload it from your phone. Well, this is just me.
Okay.
Why are you holding the camera straight up?
Yeah, there you go. Turn that to the side so it fills up the whole screen, so you can get so much more of everything that you're seeing out there.
Unless you're going to Instagram. Are you doing it straight up because you're going to Instagram, or you just happen to go straight up?
Oh, okay. I just said okay, so I should have turned the camera to the other direction.
Yeah, turn it to the side.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would have gotten a better view of the land because it's so vast.
Oh, yes. All this blackness here.
Yikes. Okay. Thank you.
Damn.
Yeah, when I go back, I'll try to remember that.
Yeah, because I think honestly, your content is engaging just based off of, like, especially now, no one's able to go anywhere.
Yeah.
This gives them the opportunity to live the travel life through your video.
Yes.
And you want to suck them in. So first off, turn it to the side so you fill up the entire screen. Because like me, if I watch, like I normally go to YouTube and I look up drone footage of Hawaii and New Zealand that goes on for an hour, and I just do it full screen and put it on the TV behind me, and I just watch that. There's nothing but landscape and music.
Would you watch it like this though, AJ?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like
you wouldn't even watch it.
Yeah, because you would just have those black bars. I mean, I've never been to Ghana. I've never been to Africa. I've never been anywhere beyond the Caribbean. So I'm beyond looking forward to something like this. So I want to go to Egypt. I want to go to this stuff. This gives me an opportunity to look. But right now, it's almost like you're looking through a door that's halfway open, and I can only see a little bit of it. And you want to, see, this is the editor in me. Start your video off like this, and then all of a sudden those black bars disappear, and then it opens up to the entire thing, and you literally bringing people into your world.
You doing too much, AJ. Come on.
Hey, no, he's right.
We got to get it sideways before we do all that.
Oh, exactly. But you can mix them. You can have your phone and then have another phone that's turned to the side, recording at the same time, and just bleed them in.
That's
okay.
Unbelievable footage.
Think about that.
Because it's like, it's a culture that most people haven't seen, or honestly will never even ever see, but they can experience that culture through your videos. That's the whole point of this. A lot of people just do this. I just want to put some stupid cat videos up, dog videos and stuff like this. No, you're allowing people to see a window into a life that they would never, ever be able to do, or even with certain families, they might not even want to acknowledge. I don't know. Believe it or not, there are some people that think that their culture is the only culture there is. And if they ever said, I'm looking at another culture that some people look down on, they would never acknowledge that. But this is giving them an opportunity to see another side that their sphere of influence might be negative against. So don't just think that this is just this. Your videos, your channel can be a bridge to something so much bigger than what you're trying to do.
Definitely, yes. Because most YouTubers, that's correct. Because most YouTubers that are either in Tanzania or Ghana, especially because it's so developed now, they have 1 point something million. A lot of people watch their videos, and a lot of people are repatriating to Africa also.
Yeah, I have a guy who went. I don't know if you know him, Lester, who I was in band with down in Hampton. He just moved his whole family to Ghana, and he just started a YouTube channel about their journey from America to Ghana.
Yeah, everyone starts a YouTube video once they move, yeah. But I only have 14 subscribers, so I know I'm doing something wrong.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Some people got none.
It's about the journey. I remember somebody telling me this. I remember reading it in a book, and I thought it was a bunch of junk. But the good thing is, I was stubborn enough to keep going. Don't look at your numbers. The journey from 0 to 100 is the hardest for you to do. It took me a year and a half to go from 0 to 100. And then from 100 to 1,000, it took me 6 months. And then from 1,000 to 10,000, it took me 3 months. Then from 10,000 to 20,000, it took me a month and a half. Once you get past that 100, it's a proofing session for yourself, not for your content.
That's true. I want to know, can I get some voiceovers? If I see you riding in a car, I'm like, where the hell are we going? Well, what are we seeing? You know, am I seeing this? What's coming next? And I need an intro. I got to have an intro. I'm going to watch you for 10 seconds. Okay, what we doing? I ain't messing with that. If I don't know where the hell the video's going, you got to have an intro, dog. If you ain't, I don't even do a video. Today we're doing boom, 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 boom. If you notice every one of mine, this is why you're here. Boom.
Yeah, you want to give somebody an intro because, and you want to do that because you want to get you literally have 5 seconds to catch somebody's interest.
Yeah, that's it.
And if you don't get it at that point in time, you've lost a click, you've lost the view. Yeah. The idea is you do that, and then if you do an intro video in any way, shape, or form, 11 seconds or shorter. Never do longer than that.
Yeah. Okay. So I can use CapCut for all of that because we did have some videos, but I took it down because my daughter did it with CapCut, and you would see it at the end of the intro, and I didn't like that.
You see what?
You would see the name CapCut.
Yeah, that's probably because it's a free one, just kind of like with I just helped another church with like Restream. If you do the free one, they put their watermark because that's advertisement for them. Because if you're going to use our stuff, we're going to advertise. If you start paying, then we'll remove it. You got that, and I don't know what type of computer you're using. And I know it's an uphill battle and a learning curve, but you always could do DaVinci Resolve, which is free, Hit Film, which is free, but you need to have a somewhat decent computer to do that. Like the ones we talked about with live streaming will be able to handle that. Mainly any system in the last 3-4 years can handle that. Or if you're on Windows, you can just download Windows Movie Maker. That's free. You can use that and you won't have watermarks. Or if you're on a Mac, you can use iMovie.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you very much.
Intro for you. Main thing I see, intro.
Thumbnail.
Over.
Thumbnail also, right? Some kind of thumbnail, something a little.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think kind of like what Chris was talking about. We talked about other videos. I mean, first off, Ghana's just beautiful. So honestly, you taking pictures of the landscape can be your thumbnail.
You're gonna have to talk about it though, Age. You're gonna have to let me know.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just saying from a the bonus of what you're doing is what most people have never seen it before. Yeah. So you doing a picture, that is your thumbnail. Because I can take a picture of this computer. I mean, you can look at that anywhere, but I can't see a sunrise in Ghana. I can't go outside and see that.
That is a good point.
Okay. Thank you, Lai.
Yeah, working for you than against you, man. Shoot, wait, my thumbnails, we got to get creative and figure all this out. You just got to,
I mean, you can just show a picture of like, the new construction. I mean, because that picture, by doing that, tells you everything about what you're doing. I mean, honestly, your thumbnails, from my standpoint, are easy. Because, I mean, you can just take a picture. Because if you're reconstructing Africa, you say it in your name, and then literally now every picture correlates to your name. Like mine is AJ the CEO. What the heck does that have to do with anything? I have to work harder to correlate my pictures with the content. So now when people see AJ the CEO, they know what it means. Your name already says everything there it is combined. Yeah. So you have the advantage of like, okay, well, is reconstructing Africa. I wonder if they're going to be talking about cutting my toenails. No, you've already set your mission right there from the beginning. So now play into that. Take ownership of what you're doing and then lean into that. Meaning that if you're reconstructing, show that. I mean, it's like you're introducing us to a world that we're not going over there to build. So whoever comes by your video is they already are, just like Chris said, you don't give out free information. You talk to the people who are hungry for what you're going to do anyway. Know that when people are looking at your videos, they're interested in Ghana. You don't have to win nobody over. You're educating them into this window that they may never see, and just fall into that. Never try to worry about convincing people to stay. They're already there because they're interested in what you're doing.
I'm done.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Get your camera, take your pictures. I think do you have whatever program you have? You can take a snapshot of the setting and bring it over to Canva. You good on that?
Oh, okay. Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, that makes
Take a
sense.
snapshot of where, if you forget, sometimes you forget to take a picture, right, of where you're out shooting for a thumbnail.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
You know, it's like you're like, damn, what am I use for the thumbnail? You can take a what is it called? A snapshot of the video.
Yep.
You take a
screenshot of screenshot of
take
it.
a screenshot of that, and then you can bring that over to Canva and then put some text in it.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
All
Okay.
right.
Thank you.
All right. Hey,
All right.
send me an email. Some of my team, we can get you on the channel. You can show us some of that beautiful footage and talk about real estate on that stuff.
Okay.
Chris, what is it? Chris buys houses at Gmail, or Chris@ChrisHaskins.com. Send me an email.
Okay, Chris. Thank you. Thank you, Jay.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one, AJ.
Yep. I mean, that right there is awesome, because you already got the scenery, you already got the environment right there.
That was sick.
You know?
All right, roundup. It's time for us to get out of here. AJ, the CEO, dropping knowledge. So we are doing our best to come once a week. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments so we can know what to bring. So what we will know what you guys want to know about YouTube. I promise you, the space is wide open. Don't believe just because you cut on YouTube and you see all these videos everywhere that is saturated. I promise you, it is wide open. But it ain't gonna be like this forever. It ain't gonna be like this forever. Send us a comment so we know what to train you on. AJ, final thoughts on creating a YouTube channel and blowing up on YouTube, making a lot of money and helping a lot of people.
Get started. That's it. Just get started. Like I said, it doesn't matter. I started off with a video of me practicing for choir rehearsal, and this is where we're at now. Just start. Set the destination of where you want to go, and the path will take you.
Were you directing, or what were you doing?
I just literally, hey guys, hey, I'm getting ready for choir rehearsal. I'm going to show you how I play the song.
Oh, you playing?
Yeah, that was it.
Get started. I think my rounduppers are taking that a little too lightly. I don't think, even for me, it was like it hit me because I'm like, okay, I see where I'm going to fit in, but I think we get started. I don't know, AJ. We got to work on that one because we got to do a little more pulling on that.
Yeah, I was just saying, for the people who feel like, man, I need to get started. Yeah, that's what it's telling you. Just get started with that. I mean, because again, that's one step. What they say, it's easier to steer a moving car than a parked one. So everybody's trying to move. Just start, because again, you'll learn what you need to do. And I think being honest, based off the comment they just said as well too. Don't do this for money.
Oh no!
Sometimes money is going to take a while before it gets here. You need to be able to do something even if you didn't get paid for it. So if you love cooking, throw a camera up there, because I'm sure somebody would love to see how do you make them cheddar biscuits from Red Lobster. You know, somebody would do something like that. Hey, how do you install a camera in an attic? That's what I do. Hey, somebody wants to know it. Something that you know you are a genius to somebody out there in the world, and people want to hear your story.
Roundup, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy and AJ if we're doing anything to pour into you. And share with anybody else that's thinking about getting started on YouTube. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Peace.